Hey everyone, you would have seen on my playlist this particular detail in here, and I've just done a little bit more detail for my members. But now what I'm going to do in this video on this playlist is to look at headaches. So if you haven't seen the back pain one, go and check the back pain video out. But I'm going to ask now, why do we get headaches from an energetic point of view? So let's have a little look at headaches. We're looking at this from an Ascension symptom perspective. Okay, so I'm not getting into the medical science of headaches. I'm looking at it from an energetic healer perspective. Why do you get a headache? So if you're not into energy, then this video is probably not going to be right for you. But if you really are on your ascension journey, then allow yourself to just be open to the information that I give forward for you. The last video was talking about the body from the neck to the base. That flowing energy that moves through that system is then relative to the spinal column, which then we will get a back pain. If we look then at the logistics of the head and the back of the neck, then it then extends up into physicality of this area. So we just dealt with the lower, we're going to deal with the head. It's got poor old Nicola here with a headache, right? Da. E la ghiana tarisien. So we're looking at, there we have a neck here, da, la ghiana dorsio, and we have a crown chakra at the top. We have a crown that sits on top. Sometimes we might get energy that is very much a banding across from the third eye. And sometimes we might get it on top of the head, which is more of the crown. So right on the top. Da. As we know that we have a flowing system of energy of a higher frequency coming down from the universe, which is about the remembrance. As we download data, there may be a block that disenables the energy to flow through the system. As it reaches the neck, there might be a build-up that might come then through into more of the jawline. So it might also affect the jaw, the back of the neck, the throat chakra. But we're dealing with this top part here, the third eye and the crown. Headache pain. Okay, da. Alagiana tarisia makusha, elokiana tadabiri mukusha yekia tarisia. Suktiamba subaki teni subakiana makiatam. If we look at the flowing systems and the upgrading of the system of that to receive higher frequencies of light, you will then see that then there will need to be an upgrade of energy that is transitioning through that area here as it enters into the physical body. So if we look at then it from this perspective, the crown might only be this wide, okay, for the energy to filter through. It's almost like it's coming in like a funnel system into the top of the head. If this isn't wide enough for the funnel, you're going to get like a backing of energy that is creating a sense of a pressure. So when there's a pressure on top of the head, the chakra, your senses of your body will go overload, 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 ping, 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 ping. Pain, okay? Pain of energy, sensory perception from your mind will sense a overload of energy coming through, and there's a build up on the top of the head or across the crown as it moves through you. because there is a block within the system, then the physical body needs to adapt to the pressure to enable it to squish through the system and move through in physicality all the way through the body. But we've got this sort of backup that's happening here. Excuse me. Just like that, having a burp, it comes up physically, it comes up energetically, it gets released out of the system. But what happens is that there's no availability for it to be released because it has to squeeze through, that creates pressure, or it squeezes through because there is a block. Okay, da. Alagiana risimakiatan moko shangite sotobawusubakite. Elagiana bawusumakita agrabakina mokosha makita. Elagiana bakosha elakieta risia makiatam. It is very, very common that when you have a headache that you feel you need to go lay down. When we are at rest, the body will be able to filter through the energy that is coming in, the onslaught of energy that creates the pressure, that opens up in physicality the energy to flow through the system. This has obviously a physical reaction, and we have then physical symptoms where we might take a headache tablet or something that will assist us on with our journey so that the energy is moving through us to relax the body. But energetically, it doesn't allow it to actually deal with it. So you get a reoccurring symptom. You're going to continue to get the symptom because energetically you're falsifying the mind, the senses, that actually everything is okay. But energetically it is not. The body then just sort of bounces off the energy, and it doesn't enable the body to upgrade its system. You're creating a cycle. So if you've got a cycle of the body from a sensory perception because you're taking headache tablets, etc., and I'm not saying don't, okay, because I'm not telling you don't, be aware of that, but there is a cycle then is created because you're only looking at it from a physical sensory perception, not an energetic. So to get rid of cycles of energy from headache, repetitions of headaches, you need to see what the root cause is. Because if you're not going to see what the root cause is, you're going to be always end up taking medication. It's like anything. If you look at the symptoms and only treat the symptoms, then you're always going to deal with physical issues in the physical body. Until you really get into the understanding of the prevention of keeping your energy in flow, then the body is always going to create some sort of ascension symptom. So you have to have a practice, an energetic awareness of the availability for you to clear your energy through. Just like going to the dentist every 6 months and go like, I don't know why I keep having to have dental I always have to have dental work done. Yes, because you haven't cleaned your teeth for 6 months. Yeah? So until you get the understanding of how to clean your teeth properly, you're always going to have dental problems. Just like having always back problems, always having headache problems, is because you're not getting to the root cause of why energetically is it reoccurring in a cycle of the experience from a sensory perception, from a physical reality perception. Okay. If you want more detail with this, to actually deal one-to-one, please check out my details below. I've got nicolalight.com if you want to actually work with me individually, where I can assist you with how to actually get into the deep core wound of it, into the understanding of the block, the energy of it, whether it's mentoring or a healing process. Please check out my website, which is below, and also my little online courses, the playlist also, and I'm going to go into more detail within this in my membership video. So if you want more information, please join me over into my membership and my Patreon, where we can go into a little bit more detail within this to assist you with reoccurring ascension symptoms of headaches. Okay, so just want to put that little note in. And please put me comments below also and let me know how you're dealing with these Ascension symptoms. Now, let's continue on with the video. Thank you. There is also perception of a headache that comes in that is relative to that of behind the eyes. We're moving from the top of the crown, not being able to receive the frequency from the top of the crown, but then moving into more of a third eye that then affects the eyes, eye strain. Now, Alagiana agrabakina mokosha makiatan agrabakana moshabia makosha. Elagiana bahosha bakita arisio ba eto o kraba aragrisha makita. Alagianda the basu mokosha esobakina aikarata disita. Esio makiatana makiata, esio makiatana esia kietana esio bekiata, esio makiatana esia. So these codes will help you understand. So please take these codes in as you listen to any of my videos. If you're new to my channel, these codes will assist you into the remembrance of how to actually release this energy that is in the flowing system. But what the information is coming through for me to actually then flow into the understanding for yourself is that you will see that there is a data allowance that comes in. There is this fluttering of the eyes that comes in that then is relative to that energetically of the third eye. The receiving of data that surpasses from the top of the head into the third eye, the processor, then actually then combines with that of the mind, the physical brain of being, that runs through with the connection to that of the breath, that runs through the filtering system of the heart, then goes into the physicality of the bloodline. Now there is a playlist which is in my YouTube channel, so check that out also, to do with all of that with the blood. The breath at this stage is crucial, with the allowance of the energy flowing down from the higher levels of consciousness through the physical body conduit. The results of headaches occur through the build-up of energy that is not flowing through the systems as aforementioned. It is the build-up of energy that is surpassing that of the mind, that then is seen energetically when we look at it from higher levels of consciousness, when we're pushing through the symptoms of that of sensory perception of being. It is for the soul to understand that the upgrading of the energetic flowing system is that of the upgrade of the physical body. To hold more energy through the physical energetic field, we need to also upgrade the energetics, the chakra systems, the availability to download higher levels of intelligence. It starts at the top of the head as it moves through the physical body, through to the third eye, back down to the spine of the neck, down the central column of light, which is that of the spinal column. In physicality, the blocks will then shift out of the energetic field, as we said in the first video, out of the hands, the feet and the breath. The availability for the incoming, the influx of energy is what we are talking about here. It is the availability to connect with that of the higher realms of understanding that pushes and hits the flowing systems of the physical body. The movement of the energy of the 8th chakra, which sits about a foot off from here, is where the crucial point of headaches will sit. The availability to connect with this energy and allow yourself to align with that, from the understanding of releasing any restrictions from that source of the influx of energy that moves through from a higher mind perspective. It is not for the lower mind to contemplate on, it is from a higher level of understanding. As you connect deeper into the heart space to allow the upper mind to then come into full force, the energetic flowing systems will adjust. This adjustments of the understanding from that perspective will then bring much ease within the understanding of that of a headache. The movement of energy as we receive a practice of the understanding of connection to higher levels of understanding will then perpetuate a releasing system throughout the field to enable us to download more data, more information, intelligent into the energetic field, into the conduit for the remembrance of the soul's journey. Alagiana agra bakiana mokosha, sildabalia mokosha bakiana agra alisia makieta. So it is that for the individual in conduit, the soul journey to enable yourself to understand the energetic flowing systems for the upgrade of the knowledge, for the influx of information into the remembrance of the light. And this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to assist you to understand your energetic flowing systems, to upgrade the systems with light codes so that you can receive these light codes, for the understanding to receive it so you push through your physical ailments, so that you are not in pain, so that you see it and you deal with it quickly rather than having to then claim it to then have a problem with the physical body, for it to become into a dis-ease. So it's so essential that we understand how to clear our energy. So please check that out. From a quick perspective, which we just want to come in and just show, is the opening up of the crown can be felt through by moving into the connection with your energy and being aware of it, the feeling of your energy as you move through. Now think of the hands, and I spoke about this in many videos of mine, so please check through all of my playlists, but you'll feel the energy move through your system, almost like combing the energy. If we look at it from this funnel system here, we need to expand out the crown to prevent the headaches that sit on the top of the head. As it moves forward, again, we need to push through the mind to enable the adjustment of the energetic flowing systems by pulling down the data, by allowing the eyes to flutter, for it to come in as we draw into the breath, as we allow it to pass through the body, through the central column of light, and then out of the hands, feet, and breath. Everything is tied in, so please check out all of the other information that I brought forward if you're new to my channel. If you've been following me for quite a while, you would have all this information that's assisting you on your way. So I do hope that this just brings a little bit of more of an expansive understanding of how to actually deal with our ascension symptoms of headaches. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on my membership video on this, and I'm also going to bring forward some light codes to expand the crown and third eye. So if you want that information, please join me in my membership. There is a little join button that you just go into, so you need to go into the exclusive membership to receive that information, or alternatively you can join me on Patreon and I hold the same information on there. So join me in that if you want more information, more codes to assist you with your headaches. So thank you so much for joining me. As I said before, check out all my details, nicolalight.com, if you want a one-to-one, so I can go deeper into this understanding. And also check out also on Starseed U, I have lots of events that will assist you with your upgrading of systems if you want to do that with me. And also I have a light language course if you've ignited your light language and you want to understand it a little bit more, which is a little bit more off topic. But I have courses also on Starseed U and Udemy, and there's a special offer on Udemy at the moment, which is the bulk of my work that sits on there. So please like, share and comment. Let me know if you've been suffering from headaches, and just drop me a line, just let me know, and it'd be really good to hear from you all. Just helps my channel grow, and I appreciate everybody that supports me on all of my journey. There is a little love donation link below if you find that this information or any of my information is useful to you. It just helps me provide all this wonderful free content for everybody, but I do appreciate anybody that's assisting me to support me financially. Really gratefully received. Okay, take care everyone, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and speak to you all soon. Take care everyone. Bye bye.